Hello, good morning, good afternoon. This is Mayumi on FoodtokTV, and today's a Wednesday. Not Wednesday, sorry. Today's a Tuesday, and every Tuesday I have this time my show. So today I'm gonna make a Japanese. It's called a Katsudon. So I'm gonna put a little bit underneath here so you guys can see me a little bit. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. I think I'm gonna let guys into. Let's see, hold on 1 second. I forgot my own drink, so let me grab something I can drink too. So I think my, hi cats, good morning.
Hi, Mayumi.
How are you?
Fine.
Awesome, awesome. I'm trying to get some little my device. Here you go. Okay, great, awesome. So
There's a lot over your head, a lot of space over your head.
Here, if I go down here, it's gonna go a little, I think, down, like this. Better? Oops, now going all the way down.
You need a new phone holder, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. That was fine, like just like an hour ago, but now let me see. Once I try to put it in a funny way down, then I'm gonna, let's see if you can see me. There you go. I think a little bit more. Let me pull back a little bit and to see. There you go. Maybe this angle is a little crooked. Here you go. Is that better?
Perfect.
Is that better? Okay, perfect. So let me get started. And
hi guys, you are watching Food Talk TV, and this is One World with Mayumi. A new day. A new day.
Awesome. So I'm already so hungry today. So I can't wait to make my own things today. We're gonna make, it's called a Japanese Katsudon. So difference between, so we're gonna have like, anytime we call the don, it's actually, it's on the rice and then put something on it, right? So, so we're gonna start making actually the fresh rice here today. I think hold on a second. I think that
hi Trini, hi Pinky.
Hello everyone. So, okay, great. Okay, so I'm gonna start making that simple rice. But also it's very important to how to make a rice. There's so many different kind of rice. I want you to try out anytime you go to the Asian store or any supermarket, try to find the one that looks like a Japanese writing versus like a made in USA. I think that you'll figure out that slightly tastes different. So I always buy the like a made in Japan one. So so try that too. You can find the difference, maybe which one you like. So I'm gonna make some. This is a brown rice. I'm gonna use a little brown rice today. So we have enough time to cook. So let me make a little more. Oops, a little more of this. Do I measure every time? No, I don't measure. So I'll teach you how to measure the water. I think some of you already know, but this is a useful way to. So when you go to camping or anything, you don't have any cup to measure the rice or water, but I'll show you how to figure it out. So first, like this is the brown rice, so you still want to wash it, and just like to make sure, like, but compared to the white rice, it's not gonna have too much like a white looking water. So let me see. The difference between this version of the brown rice will get a little more like a white, like a come out from the white from the rice. But the regular, sometimes you buy from USA brown rice can be, you don't see much the red one, but not red, like the white color of a water. So this means you have to wash more. Doesn't matter if it's a brown rice or something. That means you have to wash to get the pretty much a clear water.
Okay.
So keep washing.
You guys, if you're just scrolling through, this is Mayumi on the screen, and we are Food Talk TV. Hi, Cindy. Please give us a follow, and also hit the notification bell. We go live multiple times a day.
Thank you so much for listening here. Thank you.
Thank you, Cindy, for the roses. Guys, we appreciate the gifts. The gifts help us do what we do here every single day for you guys.
Thank you so much. Everybody hungry? Does anybody have it's called a Katsudon? I know some of the Japanese restaurant has this menu, I wonder if everybody know what the Katsudon is. Awesome. We'll find out. So this one's still white, right? Even the second time, it's pretty white looking. So you don't want to start cooking using this one. So make sure until get clear. So this is the second time. It's pretty white. So I'm gonna clean again. And this is the third time.
You guys tap the screen. We've got 1.6K likes. Let's see if we can get up to a nice even 200,000. I like that even number.
Okay. I think this is my first time I show how to wash the rice. I think I normally pre-cooking a rice, but I felt like, okay, just in case some of the people, right? And then one way to make the rice can be you use a rice cooker, but sometimes the rice cooker takes like a minimum, I would say 20 minutes to 30 minutes to cook, but you don't have time to wait. And then any kind of like a pans, anything, you can make that quick rice too. How you're gonna make it is based on if you can measure the water and to the right water, you can use any kind of things to make a rice. So, Kaz, do you use a rice cooker or you make your own?
You know what? I've had rice cookers, and right now I've got that fancy one that starts with a Z. But
Zojirushi.
yeah, that's it. That's
a brand. That's the best kind of one.
Yeah, and but still, I make rice 2-3 times a week, and I just put it in a pot with some water and get it done in 20 minutes.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Sometimes it tastes better with do your own way instead of rice cooker. Did you know we can make the zojirushi version? We can make a mochi too. You buy like a mochi rice and put it in there. And then it's kind of like a smaller washing machine. And then put in the mochi rice and then put some little water and then just push the button and you can make a mochi.
This rice cooker has got so many different settings on it where all my other rice cookers just had a little switch down and that was it.
Yes. So my rice cooker knows how to make a sushi rice. Sushi rice is a little more like a little harder, so less like more water. So if I feel like I want to have more that kind of water, the kind of consistency, like the kind of type of rice, I'll make that one. But today's like when I make a katsudon, we like to have a little more like a softer side. So I'm gonna make as the regular way.
Thank you so much for the gifts, Mark, and thank you, Maria. Thank you, Maria. We do these lives just for you guys. We do it just for you guys.
Okay, so this is getting there. So this was kind of like acting like more like a white rice.
Yeah,
really washed really good.
It's we can see the rice now anyway. It's not so cloudy anymore.
Yeah, it's not good. So I think it's getting there. So I think I already washed like 5 times. So I think that sometime we gotta get going. So I think this will be done. So now water part, let me grab some of that water so you can kind of see.
You guys share the lives with the first 10 people that come up as soon as you hit share. And let's bring some people in here.
So I'm filling the water now I'll show you how to measure how much water you put in the rice cooker. So this is so you just put it there. Obviously you have to cover the whole rice. Then a lot of people think, okay, how much? So you put the rice here, make the rice even, and you put the whole hands on here, right? And then you want to go right here. Water right here. So this one is like a little less. So I just gotta put a little more. So then just put a little bit. If you put it too much, you can throw it away. So if you want to have a like softer one, so this is just about right. Yep. Right? I don't want to make a too softer one, so this is just about right. So like right here, the wrist, and that's about it. So it doesn't matter this size or smaller size or like wider one. You just put it in. This is always come out the right texture. So we're gonna put this one in the rice cooker. Ready to go. Okay. Okay. And So I forgot to bring my own drink. So right now I'm just gonna feel a little bit of my hydration. Let me have a little my.
That's right. You normally start off your show with your drink.
Yes, I know. I was a little busy, so I guess I'm gonna make some little my apple chamomile tea with the with this one. I don't measure anything, so I just kind of goes with whatever. So this give me a good energy and burn some extra calorie as well, and I can focus and taste amazing. And basically it's a powder, but comes with the herbs. So this is my drink. It smells like a nice apple chamomile flavor. Thank you so much for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you.
You guys are awesome. We really appreciate it.
So today's rice is this one. If you want to take a photo, I think some of you can find exactly the same one. This one says brown rice. So you can try that. Okay, so what do I start? I'm going to start making the little sauce, because once we're gonna make a chicken katsu, then we're gonna dip into the sauce. So I think I'm gonna start making that part. So we're just gonna do the onion. It's a sauce is very simple, but just basically we're gonna use a little onion, and then maybe some other green a little bit. So I'm just gonna cut the onion. And
So you're making a katsudon?
Katsudon, yes.
Katsudon. Is katsu going to be pork or chicken?
Katsu, I'm gonna use that chicken today.
Okay.
Yes. So get a little more softer. So we're gonna use the, how many onions? I would say, depends on how much you're making. If it's by yourself, maybe like a half onion can be good enough. So yes, I'm gonna use a whole onion. Okay, just cut this, cut that.
I see we have almost, well, no, we have all of our new creators in here. We've got
awesome. Thank you so much for watching.
And we've got Melissa and Mark Murd are in the house. Melissa and Mark just did their first show last night. It was
awesome.
Yes, they were awesome.
Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna peel a little bit outside. That's a hard part. So how are you gonna cut an onion for this one? Would it be kind of like a little longer version of the, kind of like I will cut very slicey like this, and I'm gonna cut this way. Okay, let's see this. And so cut this.
Cooking with Mama T says that she loves watching you.
Oh, thank you so much. It's gonna be really good. I haven't actually made a katsudon for a long time. I don't know when is the last time. But it's always kind of ending up with just chicken katsu or something, tonkatsu. But katsudon is actually have one more layer, which is kind of nice. So sometimes if you made a chicken katsu and you have some leftover food and you don't want to eat the same food for the next day, and you use that chicken katsu to make as a, what did I say? Not tonkatsu, not oyakodon. I forgot the word. Katsudon. Yes. I forgot what I was making. I know, I just lost my Japanese word. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so that's katsudon, yes. So slightly like this. So just like the whole thing is kind of like this kind of thing. So make it very, very thin.
Okay.
All the Japanese foods, as I mentioned, you have to be able to cut small and thin to be able to just, if you pick one bite, you'll be able to put in the mouth. So that's kind of like a Japanese food rule is you never want to serve the food for somebody have to ask for the knife. So that's why we don't use any knife when we eat all the Japanese food. So that's, you want to cut little smaller, skinny, all kind of stuff.
Maria Mall says you literally make her day.
Okay. Thank you so much. I like those kind words. those words are always welcome. Thank you so much. Yes.
So I'm sorry, Natasha, if you missed it. She's making a Japanese chicken dish. It's called Katsudon.
Katsudon. Anything something don. The tendon is, I know everybody tried to have a tempura, the Japanese version tempura, and the tendon is actually, I was gonna make a tendon today, but actually I just feel like more chicken katsu plus the katsudon. So something don, like unadon is a eel on the bowl, and also like let's say the tuna one, ahi and tuna, those thing. It's those and with some other one, it's a chirashi don, which has all kind of stuff too. So anything don, something don is on the bowl. So this is ready. So let me put some here. Actually, I'm gonna use this one for something else. Okay, I'm gonna start making. So basically, you're gonna use a little pan, and you're gonna need a little bit of water. And basically, cooking, put in the water. I think I put too much onion, but I guess it's gonna be a shrink. So I'm gonna put everything here.
It'll be fine.
Yes, always shrink. so I'll put it here, and then you can do that. Hold on.
Thank you, cooking with Mama D.
I'm gonna grab a little bit of water here, and
Yorkshire Indian says, "What about papadom?"
papadom. You put the papa and cook it papa and put on the rice bowl.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know what the taste is.
You guys follow Yorkshire Indian. He's our Saturday guy.
Like barbecue. If you made a barbecue and put on the top of the rice, can be barbecue don, right?
Barbecue
it can be
don.
created. Like if you made like some kind of fried fish, and that can be fried fish don, and that be the same kind of concept. So you can be creative. So what I normally do is today I think I'm just gonna cook it water here.
Okay.
And cook it down. So I'm gonna start cooking, and you can make your own scratch dashi, which is I did it so many times, but today is my cheat day. So
what? What?
cheat day. So this is amazing dashi. There's a little packet one, and in the store they sell. I would say those one has a lot of chemical version. So this I always try to buy the natural one. If you can find the better one, that's better. If you cannot find it, go with the scratch one. But this one is same as the things that I wanted to put it inside is everything in this package. When you open this, smells like a nice. I always use like dried kombu, like seaweeds and bonita flakes and something. So this has everything in it. Has actually better version like this. So I'm gonna use a little bit later this one. But if you don't have this, I'll show you. You can put some bonita before you put in the onion. You can put some those dry seaweeds and all kind of stuff. So, okay, so I'm gonna cook it here. So, okay, but actually, yeah, this one is a greater version. So I'm saving this one. Okay, so
I have a question about that
yes.
About that dashi.
Uh-huh.
Now, when you normally make dashi, you don't keep any of those things. You know, you don't keep the kombu in there. You strain it out. So will that dissolve, or do you have to take it out?
This one is just such a powder, all the powder here. So it's gonna be, it doesn't dissolve, but it's gonna be still in the water as a flavor and doesn't bother in the mouth. So,
Gotcha.
like that. Yes, but smells like a very nice aroma. It just smells like, I can tell already there's gonna be very nice flavor in there. Because if you don't have the dashi, and then taste gonna be such a plain one. So anything dashi would make up like all the Japanese food. So if you know how to make a dashi, that will be you go to the next different level. Okay, so I'm gonna start preparing for the other stuff first. So on the top, like topping for the Katsudon, we're gonna use a little nori. I think I've been using nori for a lot of time. So this nori doesn't have any seasoning, so that's not what you want to find it. Like a Korean one has a lot of salts and stuff like that. It's a little oily. So anything you use for the Japanese cuisine, you want to have a simply like a simple Japanese nori. This is a nori right here. So very nice and crisp. Smells good and smells nice and dry. Unless you open it, and if it's not dry, I think I shared with you too. You put the grill open and you just kind of like put in there with the heat on, and then that'll be nice and crisp. So, but this one, I just want to cutting on the topping. So I'm gonna start cutting this, and I think I'm gonna try. My friends gave me this chopstick. Have you seen this one?
I've seen that. I've seen that.
Have you used this one?
No, I've never used it.
You know, I think I used it before, but I don't know how that works in this nori. So let's do an experiment. So I think because it has the layer of this
Right.
is actually good to cutting the vegetable, like
Yeah.
cucumbers or any kind of thing. So you don't need to cut one at a time. But I'm kind of curious how this thing.
Yorkshire Indian, thank you for the gifts.
Thank you so much for the gift. Sometimes my brain doesn't quite working how this works. So let's see. If I cut it like this, okay, I think I want to show you. If I cut it like this, should be cutting all of it, right? Oh, it's beautiful. Okay.
Hold some of the strips up so we can see.
Yeah, one time chop it. I'm making like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 one. So those are great ones. So if you don't have time and you want to make a perfect one, these are useful scissors.
Okay, so you like that then?
Yes, this is gonna be good for cutting like carrots, or I don't know, maybe some of you need a little more something, but like maybe the lettuce too.
Your green onion.
Green onion, oh yeah, the green onion, that's right. Those are gonna be a good one too.
Yorkshire Indian says that he uses that for his hair to get layers.
Really? Okay,
No,
maybe I'll try,
he has no hair.
I'll try with my doggy first before I do it myself. Actually, I tried to cut my my dogs, like not this dog, but when I was when I was in elementary school, I had a Pomeranian at home. So one day I thought like, you know, cutting a dog hair would be super easy. So I just grabbed those scissors and started cutting the hair. And then I know that doesn't look quite good. And I started cutting more and more. My dog that was the worst haircut ever. And I tried to cut here, tried to cut there, and then just like, I don't know, just I cannot make it even. So anyway.
Thank you, Michelle. Red Wagon Bakery. You guys pick her up. Pick up Red Wagon Bakery. She goes live tomorrow at 5 Central.
Awesome. I love this scissors. It's so nice. And so perfectly cut like this.
You know, I just haven't trusted those, but now that I see you using them, I feel like I'm going to give it a try.
This is like this. If I don't have this, I had to do same thing for like 5 times. But now everything like even perfectly. So this nori on the top, when I put it on, will be nicely, perfectly done. It's really, really cool.
Gotcha, Michelle.
See, this is like all even, nice and cut.
Yeah, you're right.
So this nori, you can put on like just like sprinkle or anything you make a Japanese food, or just like it's kind of nice to have at the ending. So I'll just make this one. Okay, so now, okay, let's make the.
You guys share the live, please. Tap the screen. We are just shy of our goal of 200,000 likes.
Awesome.
Just shy. We're getting close. So you guys do your best there.
Okay, so now I'm gonna start to prepare for the chicken. So what I need is, I need an egg. So put the egg here, like this. I find another like fresh egg sauces. I had a lunch with my friends yesterday. I didn't know she just bought the 2 eggs. She has a two little daughter, and they bought the two chicken. And now they have so many eggs. So now I got another sauce coming, like fresh egg. Okay, so this is I'm gonna use for making the chicken katsu. So you just need several eggs to mix it together, and you need the panko, which is I'm gonna put it here. So panko, we talked about the last time I ran out of panko, so I used the Italian one. So definitely, if you can find this panko, the white one, doesn't have any flavors, nothing. Those are the best one, and then like a softer. And if you can see, like when you cook it, it's like a little more bigger one instead of so small and hard. So those are the recommended if you're making any Japanese dishes.
Say, Mayumi, can you take a second and tell everybody about the lives that you do on your own channel?
Yes, I
Because
know. My live I'm doing, I actually I kind of hold it like a little bit like every morning I come on, I share like kind of setting up a positive morning group of the talking everything. But recently my business getting so busy. I work with the Japanese side, so Japan side. So Japan time nighttime is my time is early morning, which was that live time. So I'm switching over to maybe more like a evening time. So yeah, so I think I might still doing the morning one, but morning and the evening live is more talk about to anything bad things happen or like anything turn into the positive. So a lot of people are shifting their mindset when they come to my live. So if you have a bad day or like you feel down and you just need to come my live, then you'll be fine. So that's kind of like so
So, for those of you who don't know, Mayumi is a life coach. She's a health coach. She's a singer.
yes, sing
Yeah.
it too. I was just recording one of my songs, and I have my recording. Actually, recording on the studio next week. Next week Wednesday. Let's see how that goes. So
Well,
yes,
that's awesome. I didn't know that.
yes. This is my first experience. I didn't know if I'm gonna do that either. But life is all about if you want something and just try to opens up a door, and then that door opens up for me, and now here I am, and I'm recording it next week, so super excited. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some flowers. Any kind of flower is okay. And if you don't like to use a flower, you can even do the almond flower or any kind of thing is okay too. Okay. Okay, so the onion is cooking like this.
You guys, please share the live.
Nice and cooking right here.
Yes.
Mm. And don't forget to, sometimes oil takes a long time to heat it up. So I'm going to start putting a little bit of oil here.
Mayumi says that she agrees, or not Mayumi, I'm sorry. Trini says that she agrees with you that you have to try new things in order for doors to open.
Yes. I mean, like, so many people has so many dreams, but they kind of held back. Oh, maybe my age, or my experience, oh, I don't have a talent, or I don't have a whatever the things. But, you have to be like a little kids. Like, okay, if you want something, just go for it. And if you're going for it and some door opens up, and then here you are, you're going to meet some amazing people who will help you everything. So, yes. So maybe Cass, if you have something you haven't done it, anything you wanted to do. So,
Oh yeah, I wanted to take over TikTok. So
you want to take over TikTok?
yeah, so
That's awesome. So now
I,
the TikTok changed the name with the Food Talk.
yeah,
TikTok, right?
it'll be or TikTok, a subsidiary of
Right,
Food
right.
Talk.
Food
Yes.
Talk. Yeah, new app called the Food Talk. That'd be awesome. Okay, so I put this three things ready, and then
Thank you, Trini. Thank you, Dixie.
okay, so the chicken, I have a chicken thigh and chicken breast. So this one doesn't matter, but I prefer the chicken thigh is a little softer and have a little more flavor. So I'm gonna use the
Hi,
chicken.
Penny Smith.
So you're gonna wash it, and I'm gonna make a 1, 2, think that's enough. And especially when you fried anything, if it's too thick, this is absolutely too thick, so it takes a longer time and then you're gonna burn it. So either I'll cut a little bit, have a slice here, so it's easy to cook sometimes. Or
So
like,
you're not slicing all the way through. You're just slicing. Just
yeah,
putting.
just slicing, especially if you don't want to have time to cooking like longer hours or something. Because the worst things you making the fried stuff is you burn it. So anything that make it thin or even cutting like a little more half size. So that would be more ideal. So otherwise, you don't want to start cooking everything ready to eat and open up the chicken and you see something ready inside. That's not good. So yeah, so just cutting a little bit side so everything easy to cook it right away. And this is too thick, right? It's too thick.
It's too thick.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cut it half and then make some little line like that.
Melissa Hollywood is in the house. She is an FTTV ambassador.
Awesome! Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. We're making a Katsudon today. Katsudon, so like that. I just realized that I was gonna get my donburi, which is like a big bowl, but it's in the upper here. So that means later on, I have to put on the chair and climbing up there and to get my bowl. So
How tall are you? You must be like 5'10", 5'11".
I wish, I pretend I'm taller.
How tall are you, Mayumi?
I am 5'3", but I want to try to become a 5'3.5".
Okay. Well, you have my support. If you want to be 5'3.5", I support you completely.
Okay, thank you so much, Cass. Okay, so just cut it small pieces. I have a little bit layer here. And let's check that onion is cooking. That's good.
Hey, country, your boss is in the chat too, country. Sorry, Mayumi, I was just talking off topic.
Off topics? Okay. Okay, so this one pretty ready. Before I make it, I think I'm gonna start a little bit pay attention to this onion. So again, today is my cheat day, so I'm gonna make a little bit using a dashi. Instead of just adding a little bit of dashi here, not all of it, but because again, you don't want to overpower with the dashi flavors. So just a little bit of here. And then normally I put like a soy sauce and a little bit of sugar or like a medium. So I have a little sugar, a little bit of soy sauce, but that will be at the kind of toward to the end. So I'm gonna adjust that. So right now I think I'm gonna just cooking for this with the dashi and then onion, because the onion is still a little bit hard. I like to have a very, very nice and soft, and in order to use that. So let's
get there.
And then the oil is on, so I need to get going. So let's make that chicken cuts one. Chicken cuts is super easy. So I normally don't like adding too much salt and peppers here because it has another flavors coming up. So I always like to keep it simple. Japanese dish is very simple, so you don't need to adding additional flavors. Any garlic, we normally don't use a garlic. So you're just gonna put the flour first. And then you go to, and anything fried dishes, you just eat it right there is the best one. So if you're gonna cook it, you just wanna eat it right there. That way it doesn't get oxidized, so it's very nice and healthy too. Okay, so we're just gonna keep it here, just like that.
Okay. So it's got just egg and just panko, right? That's it.
Yeah, the flour first. Flour first, and then you put a whole egg. And you're gonna do the egg. Then you do a panko. That's a panko is the
So, Mayumi,
Yeah.
this is Bobby in the window. I don't think you two have actually met.
Hi,
You've met?
Bobby.
Hi,
Welcome.
Mayumi. Thanks for letting me join.
Thank you so much
Come
for
and say
joining.
hello. Seems to be your fantastic, fantastic food.
Thank you. Thank you. It's going to be amazing.
So what is, you putting sugar, obviously you're just putting normal sugar. What is the Japanese version, the original cane sugar? What's that called?
The cane sugar is actually like we call the sato, which is like it's a sugar. But yeah, sometimes like a Japanese sugar when you buy it, it has more like lots of moist. The one I buy here is also I think they say like cane sugar too, but somehow like more like very dry.
It's
But
very, yeah.
Japanese sugar is like more like kind of like a wet feeling in like when you open up a package.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I think definitely something different because when I came United States and I tried to make my own sukiyaki, which is I used soy sauce and sugar, and I remember it doesn't matter how much sugar I put it in, how much soy sauce I put it in, the taste not gonna be have a like deep flavors. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking, what's going on? There's soy sauce and sugar. So, and then when I went back home and I just used the Japanese sugar and Japanese soy sauce, then it came out to the right flavor. So I think that sometimes the Japanese sugar has a
Right.
magic on it. So, yeah, so if you can find the Japanese sugar and then just soy sauce, and that will make a real like piece.
What you'll find, the Japanese sugar is less refined, whereas when you get demerara sugar and normal granulated sugar, it's a little bit more refined, and then you get that kind of sweet burst at the end.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll try the maybe sometimes experience that what the difference is. I will show you. But this is actually we're making a chicken katsu. I did it the other day was a miso katsu. Miso katsu is one of my favorite ones. Today I'm gonna make a katsudon.
And I love that you're using thigh because this is more home style. Because obviously, when you go to a lot of Japanese restaurants, especially here, or the noodle bars, they always use breast.
Chicken breast.
But I prefer thigh.
Right. I think the chicken breast is more expensive, so maybe, but they can cut it very thin. That's why maybe they like that. Okay, so last piece for gonna put flowers. Okay, I think the onion is sort of cooking really good. I might have to adding a little bit of water in that one. Okay. And let's see, my rice is pretty quiet. I hope I turn on the switch. You know, sometimes like I think I did it, but then like, oh my goodness, I didn't
It'll
turn
be
it
al
on.
dente. It'll be al dente at the end of the hour. Okay.
Oh. Okay, so this is ready, beautiful and nice and ready. So this is done. So let me wash my hands. I'm gonna start
Maybe
making some sauce.
probably about 2 months ago, I did a live where I put on the rice on the burner that was in front of the camera and started it just to show how to start it. And I put it on the stove on low. And when it was time to plate, I realized that I never turned the stove on to low. But guess what? I still plated it. So
You covered it. That's
I still
awesome.
plated it.
Okay. Okay, so let me show you my onion. Onion takes quite a long time to cook it really nice and this. Now I had to adding a little more water. So this is a little
So your dashi is going to go in with the onions?
yes, it's already dashi is in here.
Oh, it's already in there. Okay.
Yeah, it's already here, but I want to have more here. So I'm just gonna adding this. Now I'm gonna adding a little bit of soy sauce and then a sugar and then a maybe medium.
So she's just caramelizing those just in water, just boiling them gently in water. The onions.
She also put some instant dashi in there to flavor the broth. but I think that's all gone now.
Mhm.
Hey, Bobby, just for a second, why don't you tell everyone what you do on Food Talk TV?
What I do on FoodtokTV, so basically I specialize in Indian food. So what I do is I get some like local provincial foods from Yorkshire. I live in a place called Yorkshire, which is in the UK, in England, the largest county in England, of Indian origin. So I'm from the restaurant trade, and what I did was I teamed up with Kaz, the FoodtokTV team, to introduce a lot of Indian snacks and starters and drinks and foods that you can easily make at home.
And also, Bobby has been with us for a long time, and he's been diligent, and he's been with us through ups and downs and roller coasters, and he just recently got promoted.
Wow, congratulations. I love Indian food. So,
Thank you.
Bobby is now going to be the face of FTTV, which is our other company in the UK.
oh, wow. Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, very exciting stuff. It's still in the making, but you know we're nearly there to really, so we can start talking about it now. Obviously, all the fantastic work that Kaz, people like Andrea, people like Country, and the rest of the amazing team have been doing in the USA. What we're doing is now, with that experience, with that confidence, we're going to mimic that and bring that over to the UK. And I'm heading a team that's going to obviously build the agency on this side and make it a larger success. So just make the family a little bit bigger. And like I said, we've been through all the trials and the tests and the ups and the downs, just like Kaz said. So we're coming with a lot of experience now, and I think the UK is ready. So it's going to be great, and it's not just going to be. It's not like FoodtokTV where it's just for foodies. It's going to be for everybody, anybody that creates. It's going to be for all. So everyone's going to be welcome. So very, very exciting things coming. So we're all really excited about it. And yeah, when Kaz mentioned it, I jumped at it straight away.
Yes, we were actually afraid that Bobby would say no.
Oh, that's super exciting.
Too kind. But yeah, no, I've had, obviously in the background, a lot of people who see Kaz, we just see him, on the screen or doing a little 60-second, 10-second school or, whatever. But he does a lot of graft in the background. He does a lot of magical things. He's a great mentor to a lot of people out there. Very compassionate, a really good listener. The guy's he's a legend. He's a TikTok legend. And he never takes the limelight, never takes the kudos, the credits, but he deserves it all. So yeah, when he snapped at us, even my wife always said, look, I love Kaz, what I mean? Because there was, like I say, when the Lords as well, and life gets involved, like was my mother-in-law, whatever. And I did say, well, I don't know if I should, be doing this and doing that or whatever. She said, oh no, you can't let Kaz down. Kaz is amazing, And that kept me going. I think you only get that feeling for a week or 2 weeks, don't you? And then you snap back out of it because you think it's okay. But yeah, absolutely really exciting stuff. Well, chicken's looking amazing though, by the way.
Well, we appreciate you, Bobby. Okay, so where are we, Mayumi? Oh, thank you.
So I'm flipping this chicken, and I just heard the rice is ready. So it's really good. And this one is a cooking, so like the really onion is very soft, but this is not an ending. So I needed some egg at the end here, so I'm gonna crack the egg, maybe like I would say maybe 3 or 4 eggs again. So just crack the egg to get ready for the last one. Right here.
That looks amazingly crispy, doesn't it? It looks really good.
I know, right?
So good. My fried stuff
so crispy.
Okay.
And that was just with egg and some spices. And what was the batter? Panko.
Flour, egg, whole egg, not just the white or the yolk, but she did the whole eggs, and then she did panko.
Panko. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's very good. Good taste.
So actually, Mayumi has told us week after week that there aren't a lot of spices used in traditional Japanese food.
Yes, very like as a Japanese food, we just really even like a sushi. We never had those sushi roll in Japan, and still nowadays it's very hard to find it. Sushi roll. The sushi is supposed to be because the sashimi is so fresh. You just put the amazing rice, the consistency, everything together with a fresh one. So Japanese food is always designed for appreciated for the individual, like the vegetables or meats or anything for the original flavors. So you gotta have all the fresh ones. So that's why a lot of flavor is very simple. But we do care about the quality of meat or quality of veggies and simplifies, yeah.
Sometimes, Kaz, they do brine the fish to cure the fish, rather than just have sashimi. It's not like just raw and left. They actually do brine it lightly, but they use kind of like, the rice wine vinegars,
Yes.
The whole spices, but not, they don't really go in with too many powder spices. But some do. Some places in Japan love the chilies, don't they? The chili powder, the paprika, and the crushed chili. What's it called? That this goreng or something that they put on top. It's really nice.
Yeah. So I mean, like when you go to Japan, actually, when I was in Japan, I never smelled the fish. And came to United States, some of the store kept like a little older fish, so the fish started smelling. Those are the bad sign. Anything fish smell, that's already old. So you definitely don't want to eat it. And it has you cannot slice any fish to eat like a sashimi. It's gonna be sashimi grade, otherwise you're gonna get sick. So you need to know how to take care of the fish, which is I think that Japanese people know how to take care and eat a fresh fish because we've been eating a long time. So this is nice and crisp. So those are the ready. I'm gonna put it here. And I think this is gonna be ready too. I'm gonna do it ready. This one, nice and crisp. You don't wanna burn. And let's see, I'm gonna put it the rest of the stuff. Oh. Okay, put it here.
Is your son going to come down for lunch?
Yeah, he said that he's so hungry.
He's so hungry.
He can't wait to have this Tuesday lunchtime.
Okay. Well, I've just eaten and I'm hungry again.
You're hungry again? You get to eat with me today.
Definitely.
So it must be 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock where you are, Bobby?
No, it's 7:50.
7:50. Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah, almost 8 o'clock. Yeah, I don't know the fish.
You're watching FoodtokTV right now, and the cook on the screen is Mayumi. She has her own channel. It's Mayumi One World, and she is here every Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Check the schedule. The schedule is at FoodtokTV.com. Give us a follow.
So I'm gonna use this egg at the end. You'll see me how to ending with this egg. So I'm just gonna mix all the eggs. And
you use like 5 eggs in that batter.
Yeah, we use a lot of eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of eggs. A lot of protein. There's a lot of protein in this dish.
So I think I need to go grab my. Let's see. Hold on a second. And one second, I think I need to, I need to bring you back right here for now. Just because right now I'm just cracked the egg. Hold on a second.
Yes, a lot of eggs.
Lots of eggs. I used a lot of eggs today. Okay, so I'm gonna start decorating all the ending one, but I just need to get some my donburi, which is it's going to be
Egg don.
right here.
Or papadom. I like the way she described how to make it. She says she doesn't know how it's going to taste, but
So this is a donburi, so we're gonna use that. That's a donburi. So we're gonna put on the rice here while everything is cooking.
hi, Nikki. Thank you for coming in.
Hi, Nikki. Jeanette Bush, we love Kaz. We all love Kaz. Beautiful brown, nice and crispy, that chicken, really good. I don't know if it's the same in America, obviously it's the same here. Fishmongers used to be prevalent in the 70s and 80s, but they've kind of like died off. The only way you can get fresh fish is in the supermarkets.
Yeah. Okay, so that's your brown rice. It's cooked nice.
So I'm gonna slice this one.
Okay.
So let's move the egg here, and this is not an ending. So I'm gonna bring you back and forth. So let's see. Maybe let's start with the one. Let's see. A little bit here, and here. Okay, so it's just gonna cut this little slice in here.
Mayumi?
Yeah.
Mayumi?
Oh, sorry. You didn't see me?
I didn't see you there.
Okay, so here you go. I'm gonna slice it here, right here.
Crunch.
And
Yeah, you can hear it.
this is not nice and crunch. I want to eat just like that, but we cannot eat this one today. So, and then what we're gonna do is, you know that right here, we're gonna put this one in here. So, I'm gonna put this whole things into this pan, like this, right? And I'm gonna invite you to come back here so you can see me. Okay, so now you're gonna come back to see me this side. Okay. Oops. Okay, so now this one is cooking like this. Okay, so I'm gonna flip this one too. We're still cooking this. Cooking this.
Okay, so I didn't see that coming. Putting the cooked chicken inside the onions.
Yeah, so this one is cooking, and then let me use a different one. So we're just gonna cook it here. Put it here. So now get nice and in a soup like this, right? So I could have put more, but I think the yes, I could have put more. Actually,
She brought out the big chopsticks.
yes. The reason is you don't burn it.
Hi, Babs.
Let me add a little more.
Thank you for coming in, Babs.
Okay, so I cut it slice more. So let me add in a little more here. So just to cook it here. I have one more here.
Shannon is telling you that your food looks amazing.
Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. So now, all the katsu goes into the soup. Right here. Okay.
Yeah, I thought the onions were going to be some kind of sauce, or this is quite interesting. This.
Yeah, I just didn't see that coming at all.
And then this one will be ready. So I'm just picking up the second batch. I'm going to turn off the heat this one for now. Okay, so these are nice and crispy.
Babs, it must be you. The picture is fine.
Yeah, it seems to be fine.
Okay, so this one, we'll just cook it down a little bit here. Just cover, we want to cover the whole chicken katsu in here, and cooking down has a nice and like a soy sauce and dashi and a little sugar flavor here. And then onion, it's been cooking for a long time. So at the end, what are we gonna do? So we're gonna use this egg and
wow.
so we're gonna mix it too.
Man.
I mean, wow. Okay. I had no clue that, you know, I understood the name when you said, I said, okay, I understand the individuals, but I did not know it was going to come together this way.
Yes, yes.
I'm definitely making that.
Okay. So, so this is a beautiful way. This is like, so we're just gonna wait a little bit. If you don't have time to put it down and you just want to cover up a little bit, I don't know if you can cover like this a little bit up here. So just wait a little bit, and then you got the rice here. So now start doing decoration.
Bobby, have you had this before?
Not like that, no.
So you need to have
No,
it.
this is very home style.
Yes.
Am I right, Mayumi? Is it home style food?
Yeah, this is all, she just does home style traditional
Homemade.
Japanese.
This is, you know, this is what you would get. This is what the staff would make in the back of the kitchen. If you
And
went to
actually, you can even adding a little cilantro on the top too. This is not a. This actually has to have a Japanese one, but if you don't have it, I think I'm gonna use the cilantro a little bit on the top.
This is, you know, when you go early in the afternoon to a Japanese restaurant and the staff are sat down eating. This is a eating, you know.
But, you know, it's funny because if you do go to a Japanese restaurant, you'll see them eating different food on the up in the corner, and I'm like, how come we can't order that food?
Exactly. Traditional
That's my
homemade food
restaurant.
gorgeous.
Your restaurant.
One restaurant, yes. Okay, ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Oh.
beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna stop the heat. And then where is the, okay, here we go. So then you have the donburi and then the rice there. And you just simply made it a
Oh, what?
nice like this.
Nice.
And you
Figured
just
that.
scrape on the bottom.
Oh, those eggs are nice and light as well, aren't they? Look at that.
Like this. Gonna be on top of it like that.
Oh.
See some beautiful, some beauty in this one. So now it's a totally different dishes and put it this, and then as an ending, I'm gonna put into the nori I use for, actually nori will be later. I'm gonna use a little bit of green here. So I'm gonna put some little green here, some green here. And then as an ending, I'm gonna use this a lot of nori. Put it here. This will be the Katsudon. Look at this.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So let me taste it. So it's hot on the top. So just you eat with all the katsu, and then it has a onion here and all mixed together. This is just, I think I got onion. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my God, it's so good.
And mouth is watering.
Well done. Really good.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's really the perfect combination with the soy sauce and sugars and all the dashi. That's the secret. And that's another way to eat the all amazing, simple Japanese food, but not just the katsu, but now like this. So that's about it today. Very, very successful. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Thank you, Cass. Thank you, everyone. And Paul, nice meeting you. And good luck on your success in England.
Thank you, Mayumi.
Yes.
Looks really good. Thanks for
The
letting me.
picture and posting that too. Yes. So I'll see you next week again for another Japanese dishes. So.
Thank you, Mayumi.
Yeah, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Have an
you.
awesome day. I'm gonna eat
Bye-bye.
this.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye. Oops. Hold on.